Alright, so today's video is obviously going to be a little bit different, man. I mean, as you read by the title, and if you've seen anything on Twitter or my community posts, I got to play NBA 2K25 early. Shout out to NBA 2K for getting me out there to community day. And basically, this is just going to be a little vlog of some clips that I took on my phone while we were going to the event. And, you know, getting to meet a lot of different creators and actually play the game early was just a surreal experience. Real quick, some things that I can go over before we get into, you know, the main parts of the vlog. I got to play a bunch of different things in NBA 2K25, such as the MyTeam rivet mode. I got to mess around in the MyPlayer builder. I got some great builds for y'all coming soon. We'll talk about that later. We also got to play now, both NBA teams and WNBA, and there's also some other stuff that we did play that I can't really talk about right now, but you guys will see when I could drop all that information a little bit onward. So real quick, I need y'all to do me a favor real quick and hit that subscribe button and drop a like for y'all boy. And I can't thank you guys enough, because you guys are the only reason that I even got to attend community day. I mean, obviously I just got to thank you guys. Before we get into it, man, if you could go down in the comment section and ask some questions that you're curious about for NBA 2K25, whether this has to deal with gameplay, whether this has to deal with MyPlayer builder, mechanics, anything like that, drop them down in the comments so I know what I could include in my videos when I drop them for NBA 2K25 when the embargo dates actually do lift up. It would be a very big help to me. Go ahead and do that. I appreciate you guys. So I mean, let's just go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna have some NBA 2K24 gameplay in the background for some parts that I didn't really capture, but I still want to talk about. So to start things off, this event was hosted in Massachusetts, specifically Springfield, at the Hoop Hall, which is the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, which was, I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty cool place to go to. The first place that we did end up checking into the hotel. I got some videos of me walking around the hotel. They treated us right, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got a 2-bed. I'm pretty sure everybody got a 2-bed to themselves. Everything was nice and neat, and everything was, you know, well put together. As soon as I got all settled in and unpacked all my things, I went downstairs to the lobby and I started chopping it up with a couple creators. I'm not gonna lie, it was still a little weird for me at first, like the first couple, you know, hours, because meeting all these creators, I mean, it's just an unreal experience. But you know, I got comfortable into it. First couple people I started talking to were people like Chimoma, Iggy Mo. I got to meet Young Dirk, Laker fan, Zach, Joey, 2K, GB3, Cole, and a bunch of other creators, which will go down later in the video, because the first night I didn't get to meet too many, but on the actual event we did meet a lot. But we got our swag, we got our merch. Basically how it was is, you know, we had to show a couple things to Stacks, and then we went in, and then Evan greeted us, which Evan is just an amazing guy. Obviously, shout out to Stacks and Zara. They all put it together, but Evan was there getting our names down, giving us the merch, and I will be showing you guys the merch. I mean, they hooked us up, bro. We got a personalized jersey with our name on the back of it, which that was pretty dope. We got some pins that had Elite and Rise Top 10 logo, 2K logo, and the MyTeam GOAT logo from last year. We got a set of those pins. We got our wristbands for the event, and then we got a controller. Obviously, we got the tote bag too. We also got a special locker code for that NBA 2K25 Community Day hoodie that we could actually wear in game next year. So I mean, if y'all pull up on me next year in NBA 2K25, I am gonna have that hoodie on. And you guys are going to be like, how did I get that? I mean, I went to community day if you are watching this video. But as you might have seen on Twitter, Exo Spider, he actually accidentally leaked his code, but I'm sure that 2K is going to give him a new one, which he might have, you know, he might have done that for interaction bait. I'm not going to lie, but who knows? But after that, me and Chimoma, we went ahead and, you know, explored downtown. We got some food, got some clips of that, you know, walking downtown at night. You know, shout out to Chimoma, bro. You know, I can't stress this enough. Chimoma was one of the main people that actually helped me with all this YouTube stuff and, you know, bringing videos out to you guys. So it was really nice to chop it up with him, sit down, grab some food, talk about 2K, talk about life, things like that. After that, we got back to the hotel. There's another video of me just showing you guys the hotel room again. That was the first night down. That's pretty much all that went on. We just basically, you know, met with the creators in the lobby. We got our swag, and then, you know, it was nighttime. We basically got to do whatever we wanted to do. And then day 2, which was the actual event. So at first, I'm not gonna lie, we had to get up really early in the morning. I had my alarm set up for 6:30, but I'm gonna be real, I really didn't get that much sleep that night, because, you know, it was just pure excitement of the event the next day, which you guys might find that corny, but to me, you know, it's actually something like insane to me, because I've seen so many of creators that I've, you know, followed for ages, just like you guys. I mean, like, you guys see the community day vlogs, and it's just like, you know, someday you really wish to be there. But regardless of that, got up at 6:30, had to be down in the lobby by around like 7:38, and we were all just sitting there waiting for the shuttle buses to come to the Naismith Hall of Fame venue. I got to chop it up with a lot of creators down there, but I was specifically sitting with GB3 and Spillboy. We're talking about 2K lab stuff and, you know, things that we're gonna do in the builder, which I can't really talk to you guys about, but as I said before, I will show you guys the embargo dates later. But yeah, man, GB3 is an amazing dude to talk to, Spillboy as well. Honestly, I did not have a bad experience with anyone at community day. Tremoma did end up coming to us later on before we got into the shuttle buses. Huncho said was good to me. Shout out to Huncho, man. I mean, that's for sure a goat right there. Truly Huncho EU guy. Known that guy for ages. But then after that, we got onto our shuttle buses and I got a clip of that. There were 2 shuttle buses, I'm pretty sure maybe 3. I got onto the one in the back, which there are people like Cole, Young Dirk, Tremoma. There's a lot of different creators on that one. Some international guys too. I mean, I saw a couple people from, you know, the Philippines, Brazil. Honestly, amazing to see all the countries that these guys come from. It was honestly a short drive, but then we finally arrived at the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. I took some videos of that for you guys at the entrance, and honestly, this place from the outside, it wasn't looking that crazy, but once you step on the inside of that building, man, I mean, it's just insane. There's like a certain feeling that I can't describe when we walked in there. I mean, there was so much NBA memorabilia in there. I got so many videos for you guys, which I'm gonna show you. There's obviously a couple stores at the front. I mean, there was like Cold Stone, there was, you know, some food restaurants and things like that. But when we got inside, man, they had these little pillars with different NBA players on it. So the first one I'm gonna show you guys is Steve Nash. I mean, Steve Nash was the first one that I end up seeing. They had his jersey, couple shoes, couple basketballs, and then we had Michael Jordan. We had the GOAT, man. Had some Jordan ones in there, assigned basketball, got his Bulls jerseys, and basically, you know, stats on the pillars as well. Also got to see Gary Payton's pillar, obviously his jersey, basketball, things like that. Just taking videos of, you know, the NBA 2K25 little panels that they had, because it was obviously personalized for 2K25. I mean, pretty sure this building was closed the whole day. Maybe it was open for a couple hours at the end, like when we were leaving, but this venue was really made for us. They had a ball over everything panel, and obviously these were the elevators that we eventually ended up going to. Here's a John Stockton pillar. We got Larry Bird, we got Giannis. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones that I saw. I'm not gonna lie. David Robinson. And then this video, shout out to Truly Huncho. He recorded this one, but this was the Kobe memorabilia. Obviously, yesterday was 8/24, so, you know, I did want to show you guys this little corner that they had for Kobe. They had a bunch of rings, they had his shoes, had jerseys. RIP to Kobe, man, GG. Everyone else in that accident. It truly is unfortunate that that happened. It was dope to see all of this. I saw it in person, but I didn't record it, so that's why I said shout out to Truly Huncho. There might be a couple that I missed. All the creators were grouped up in that area waiting for everyone to get checked in, everyone making sure they got their wristbands. And then we went down to the theater, part of the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. And basically Evan, Zaro, Stacks, Ronnie 2K, and a couple more 2K staff members were, you know, giving us a little rundown of what the day was gonna look like. I'm gonna play some clips for you guys.
Friendships and relationships, because those can boost you throughout the year. Remember that. This is a very, very good opportunity that we make for you to get together as a community. It is a community day, after all, even though you're all just creators. All right, so there are a lot of benefits. So we are gonna go through some details here.
They basically gave us an introduction, and it was really cool meeting all these guys in person. I mean, obviously, as I said before, I've talked to, you know, Evan, Stacks, and Zaro on Twitter and Discord messages so many times. Just seeing them was a very cool experience. And then Ronnie 2K came up and talked, which I'll play that clip as well.
I know a lot of you guys travel really far to be here, and we couldn't appreciate you more for doing that. This is our 12th community day. I remember when I did this back in 2K, I think 13, with 4 of the folks, and now to be here with 100 and be in the NBA Naismith Hall of Fame building where so much NBA history has happened, it's pretty incredible. So this thing is developed because of you guys, and you know, we really appreciate all the work that you've done over the years to become content creators, and I know it's a lot of work, and we really appreciate you all for doing that and coming all this way. So, hope you. I know you don't want to hear from me anymore. I hope you guys have a lot of fun, and yeah, let's get some NBA 2K25 action going.
And I actually got to talk to Ronnie for like a couple minutes. Got a picture with him, which, you know, we're gonna keep that in my archive. You know, maybe one day I'll post it. But Ronnie 2K was a great guy to talk to.
These are the embargo dates that you all should have seen by now. As always, I'm going to give you 30 seconds right now, because you can take a picture of this and post it right now if you want to.
But for the embargo dates, this is very important for you guys. August 27th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we get to show you guys the MyTeam mode, Learn 2K, and Play Now NBA and WNBA. Obviously, I cannot tell you guys anything about it further than that. When the date comes, I will be dropping videos for you guys. I just ordered my micro SD card reader today, so you know I can actually start editing these videos and have them ready for you guys. Everything that we did was pretty cool. And then August 28th, this is the main day that you guys are probably, you know, concerned about. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the MyPlayer builder and MyCourt. It's just going to be insane, you know, watching these videos from every creator. Honestly, every creator is creating content from this event, which I mean they should. Also, this guy DFS, he got a pretty good picture of Evan pointing up at us. That's just an amazing picture. After that, we got into the elevator to go to the game room. You see Mo Buckets in front of me. I was chopping it up to Mo Buckets before we got into the elevator. Another really down-to-earth guy. He was, you know, talking to me about some stuff that, you know, was going on this year. It took a little bit for him to recognize me, but after, you know, I was talking to him about some stuff that I did this year, we finally connected. Because, you know, if you guys remember earlier in the year, I did make a video playing against him, GB3 in front of me as well. But they sent us to this kind of back room in the Naismith Hall of Fame. We had some NBA 2K25 Community Day panels. And then we got into the game room where we got to pick our console that we were going to play on for that day. As you can see, there's so many consoles here. I had to make sure that I didn't show any gameplay to y'all. All the monitors needed to be at the main menu so I could show you this. But I mean, man, it was kind of unfortunate because me, GB3, and Tremoma, our plan was to sit, you know, in a row and we could, you know, make videos together and, you know, talk about MyPlayer builder and things like that. But unfortunately, the row that we sat in, Gamer Keezy was to my left and Steez was all the way to the left as well. So there's only 2 spots available. Tremoma did take the L on that one, which I mean, shout out to him. Someone had to take the L and Tremoma did take it. So he went and sat somewhere else, but it was still close to us. I mean, he was still to the right of us, so I could just walk over to him. There's no problem with that. But it was so weird playing the game with a lot of other creators. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, you know, you be at your friend's house playing, you know, playing the PlayStation or whatever it is, but like being in a room full of other people playing the same game as you and a lot of different creators, it's just an unreal experience to me. Like, I'm gonna say that a lot. It was a surreal experience, unreal. It was something that I'm definitely gonna remember for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna lie. After a little bit of messing around with the MyPlayer builder, I did get a little thirsty and I had to get some snacks. So I went downstairs and I saw what was going on to the main lobby. And there was a lot of creators just chilling in the main lobby. There was a couple people that weren't really touching the game much. There was this overtime guy that was, you know, getting his video taken. But yeah, there was a lot of creators down in the lobby. Like, there was Pika, there was this girl named Asia, she was from New Zealand. Some people were playing basketball down here, like Zach 2K. Mellow EJ. I did throw a couple shots up. Unfortunately, no one recorded it because it was just me and Tremoma down there. And he was, you know, he was throwing me the ball a couple times. I knocked a couple down. I go on cap and say I made a lot, but you know, I definitely knocked a couple down. But here's me basically just showing you guys, you know, the downstairs lobby. We were in the game for about 7 to 8 hours. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we did have a 10-hour window to play the game, but obviously, you know, gotta go feed yourself, gotta go get some drinks, things like that, chop it up with people. So I'd say I was on the game for anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. Here's a picture of one of the screens that was actually in the game room. At the end of the event, we did go downstairs to go watch the MyTeam gauntlet and the 3v3 gauntlet, which the part gauntlet, it was Uncle Demi versus Carlos. Carlos did end up winning. And then the 3v3 logo gauntlet, I actually was in the finals in it. Me, GB3, and Tremoma, we played against Fana, Iggy Mo, and Tough NYC. Unfortunately, we lost in the finals, so I will not be getting my logo. Day 1 of NBA 2K25, but it was a really close game. I mean, it wasn't a flood. I will make a video about the logo gauntlet. I played against Hollywood solo Double H's team, and then I played against Steez's team. I do not necessarily remember who his teammates were, but at the end, we did play Fana, Iggy, and Tough, and as I said before, we did lose that, unfortunately. But I'm gonna definitely make a logo gauntlet video for you guys when I can. I obviously can't show anything right now because that had to deal with some of the gameplay in the game. Here's a video on Twitter of Pika missing a dunk. I mean, this went crazy on Twitter. I wish I got to see this in person, but I was upstairs most of the time. But that was just overall funny video, I'm not gonna lie. But that was pretty much the end of the day. After the logo gauntlets, we went back and I was beat. I'm not gonna lie. I was tired. I didn't really do much that night. I just ordered some food, got my video out for you guys, and then went to sleep and then went home the next day. But I mean, overall, it was a great time at NBA 2K25 Community Day. So many creators I met. I mean, I could go down a list for you guys, but it would literally be too long because there was like around 100 people there. But everybody I met, I truly appreciate it. As I said before, I appreciate NBA 2K for this experience. It was definitely unreal, and I'm sorry if this vlog is a little bit formatted weird. I mean, obviously, this is like weird content for my channel. I've never done a vlog before, but I hope you guys followed along with it. Once again, I can't stress this enough. I appreciate you guys for actually, you know, allowing me to go to NBA 2K25 Community Day. I literally could not do it without you guys. Everyone's have been supporting the videos, liking, commenting, subscribing, just enjoying what I'm putting out for you guys. It actually does mean a lot. I will be doing some NBA 2K25 giveaways, so just, you know, be prepared for that. Look at the community posts, look at Twitter, Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, because I will be posting those on there most likely. If you guys got any questions that you guys want me to go over when the embargo dates go, make sure to leave them down in the comment section, whether this has to do with gameplay, builder, my team, learn 2K, anything like that. I will try my best to answer everyone's questions when I can, and obviously the videos that come out when they do end up coming out after the embargo dates. I mean, I'm sure you guys will enjoy them, and I'm overall excited for NBA 2K25. To anyone watching this vlog from Community Day, you know, I appreciate meeting you. But other than that, man, I mean, that's going to be the end of this little mini vlog experience. I hope you guys did enjoy, man. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and drop a like while you're down there. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.